video, I'm going to be sharing with you what you can do as a new immigrant in Canada to get your credit score to at least 785 in as little as 1 year. So definitely watch to the end to get the full gist. Hi Magis gang, my name is Majojiba, Maji for short. If you are new here, you are welcome to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to have you here with me again. I hope everyone is having a good week so far and you are not letting anyone or anything dim your light. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor and this is not professional financial advice. I am simply sharing with you how I have built my own credit score as an immigrant in Canada. So we will go over some basics. Your credit report is a snapshot of your financial history. It is one of the primary tools that credit grantors, such as credit card companies and banks, use to decide whether or not to grant you credit. Your credit report may include the following information: identity information such as your name, current and previous addresses, social insurance number, telephone number, date of birth, and current and previous employers. The credit history section would show history of payments to credit grantors such as finance companies, retail stores, and banks. Public records would include items that may affect credit worthiness such as bankruptcies and judgments. Inquiries would provide a list of credit grantors and other parties authorized by you and or by law that have received your credit information. Your credit report may also include other information such as banking information and or collections. Your credit report does not include your income, purchases paid in full with cash or checks, or information about business or personal accounts. It also does not include any information about your medical history, ethnicity, political affiliations, or criminal record. Credit checks are also known as credit inquiries. When lenders and other parties ask a credit bureau for your credit report, the credit bureau records it as an inquiry. There are two types of credit checks: hard checks and soft checks. Hard checks are credit checks that appear on your credit report and count towards your credit score. Anyone who views your credit report will see these inquiries. Some examples of hard checks include credit card applications, some rental applications, and some employment applications. Soft checks are credit checks that appear on your credit report as well. They are recorded on your credit report, but only you can see them. These credit checks do not count towards your credit score. Some examples of soft checks include requesting your own credit report and businesses checking your credit report to update their records about an existing account you have with them. There are two credit bureaus in Canada, TransUnion and Equifax. Consumer reporting agencies like TransUnion and Equifax serve consumers and businesses by providing credit information and risk management tools to help businesses make credit granting decisions. Lenders and other institutions provide credit bureaus with factual information about how their customers pay their bills and other debts. Lenders provide updates on your account activity to at least one of the two credit bureaus in Canada. Since lenders do not necessarily report to both credit bureaus, the information on your credit reports may vary. A credit score is an objective summary of the information contained in your credit report at a particular point in time. Your credit score is a 3-digit number that lenders may use to help them decide whether or not to grant credit, and if so, how much credit and at what rate. A higher score typically indicates that the individual is a lower risk and vice versa. So basically, a higher score could be said to be a reflection of your ability to pay off your debts on time. Now, there are some schools of thought that dispute the relevance of a credit score because they believe you should not have any interaction with debt. But in my opinion, that would be considered an ideal world. In the world we live in, not everyone may be able to initially avoid debt. Hence, having a good credit score could come in handy. Several factors affect your credit score, including payment history, amounts you owe, utilization of available credit, length of credit history, new credit, and types of credit you use. My tips on how to build and improve your credit score are as follows. Watch your debt. Try to keep your credit utilization below 30% of your available credit. For instance, if you have a credit card with a $1,000 limit, you should try to keep the outstanding balance below $300. Do not take on more credit cards than you can realistically handle. When you spend the funds given to you by a credit card provider, you are simply spending borrowed money. If you do not have financial discipline, having multiple credit cards can create the illusion that you are rich, thereby making you want to spend more. Be punctual. Try to pay all your bills on time. One of the biggest mistakes anyone interested in building and maintaining a good credit score can make is to spend money from a credit card without having a means to replace the money spent from the credit card. Late payments, collections, and bankruptcies have the greatest negative effects on your credit score. Use credit monitoring services. In today's world, many things depend on your credit. Loan approvals, insurance premiums, and even the success of job applications. While checking your credit report is always a good idea, monitoring your credit year-round can be equally important. Check your credit report regularly and take the necessary steps to remove inaccuracies. If you find an inaccuracy on your credit report, contact the creditor associated with the account or the credit reporting agencies to correct it as soon as possible. A credit monitoring service acts as both a watchdog and a personal assistant when it comes to your credit. TransUnion and Equifax credit monitoring services give you frequent access to your credit history so that you can check your credit report as often as you like. They monitor your credit file and alert you to key changes such as new account opened in your name or negative information like a late payment reported by one of your creditors. Credit monitoring keeps you informed, helps you stay on track, and is a good way to maintain a healthy credit score. Credit monitoring can also help alert you to identity theft. When identity thieves strike, they usually have your social insurance number, name, and sometimes a credit card. With this information, imposters can apply for credit cards, rent an apartment, take out a car loan, and even open new bank accounts in your name. Most victims do not realize they have been compromised until they review their credit report or credit card statements, and by then it may be too late. Using a credit monitoring service can help alleviate the headaches that come with trying to restore your identity after it's been stolen. Credit monitoring helps you act promptly whenever anything suspicious occurs. Participate in financial education. Living in Canada could mean shouldering more financial decisions than ever. And without financial education, many find it difficult to make smart financial decisions. Paying down debt and avoiding missed payments are key to a healthy credit score. But with better financial education, you would be empowered to manage your personal finances in a way that puts you closer to your unique financial goals. For this, I would recommend that you seek the assistance of a professional financial advisor. Limiting your number of credit checks or credit applications. Credit checks count towards your credit score. It is, however, considered normal and expected that you would apply for credit from time to time. However, when lenders and other parties ask a credit bureau for your credit report, the credit bureau records it as an inquiry. If there are too many credit checks or inquiries on your credit report, lenders may think that you are trying to live beyond your means and/or urgently seeking credit. To control the number of credit checks on your report, limit the number of times you apply for credit. Try to get your quotes from different lenders within a 2-week period when shopping around for a car loan or a mortgage. Apply for credit only when you really need it. Give yourself time. Time is one of the most significant factors to improve your credit score. Therefore, try to establish a long history of paying your bills on time and using credit responsibly. Keep your oldest credit cards open. You may also want to keep the oldest account on your credit file open to lengthen your period of active credit use. Okay fam, that's all for today. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember to give the video a thumbs up and also share the video with someone that's going to find this information beneficial. I will see you all in my next video, but till then, as always, stay blessed and remember God loves you. Bye.